When someone thinks of the year 1947 and UFOs, what comes to mind? People often think of the alleged UFO and cover-up by the government. Many see this as the start of the modern UFO phenomenon. What if it was the start of fake news or conspiracy theories? Now let's look back in time, back to 1947, and see what happened. In June of that year, a pilot flying over Idaho saw several unidentified objects flying over a nearby mountain range. The pilot later reported his sighting to the FBI, thinking it might be something from the Russians since this was the start of the Cold War. This story soon caught the attention of the national media. It was the newspaper that first coined the phrase flying saucer. The pilot Kenneth Arnold described the object's movement as plates skipping on water. The newspaper writers decided a title like Flying Saucers would sell more newspapers. This stretching of the truth leads to the UFO craze of 1947. This would be equivalent to going viral today. As the saying goes, don't let the facts get in the way of a good story. During the UFO craze of 47, there was the most famous UFO event. In July of that year, somebody reported that a UFO had crashed in the ranch in Roswell, New Mexico. The previous sightings were just that people saw things. This time it was different. There was an alleged crash site with debris. Since this was during the UFO craze of 1947. This crash is believed to be one of the UFOs that people have seen all summer. A local newspaper last headline read Flying Saucer crashed at Roswell. Yet, the rancher describes the debris as tinfoil and wood. Does it seem like UFO from an advanced alien life would be made of tinfoil and wood? How does someone get a flying saucer from tinfoil and wood? This is another example of newspapers and the media stretching the truth so they could make more money. This story faded away until the late 1970s. When an interview retired member of the military claimed there were bodies at the crash site. This was the beginning of conspiracy theories around the alleged crash of UFO in 1947. But it was not until the 90s until the UFO and alien cover-up conspiracy theorists took over. Some might say it was shows like The X-Files and other TV shows and movies of the period. Others may point the official statement by the government about Area 51. The decade of the 90s also saw a rise in conspiracy thinking with movies like JFK. That movie is another example of stretching the truth to make a better story to make money. Many conspiracy theorists see the movie as a gospel fact. There have been countless books and documentaries on both the Kennedy assassination as well as UFOs. As the saying goes, don't let the facts get in the way of a good story. The idea of conspiracy theory often blurs the line between fact and a fictional story used to make money. Some of the biggest names in conspiracy theory are Alex Jones and David Icke. Now that cable news shows are competing with people on YouTube, traditional cable news shows have more and more been blurring the line between news and conspiracy theory. By saying things like just asking questions. The truth these people are seeking is what will increase their ratings. The truth is not telling what your audience what to hear, nor is it the truth for simply not being streamed. Or you can't call everything you don't want to hear fake news. If you